Good morning, welcome to my channel, the Angels of Alchemy. I'm Psychic Medium and Angelic Channel Dee Grewal, and this is going to be your weekly general read for all signs, all elements, earth, air, water, and fire from October 27th to November 2nd. I hope you all had a great week. I know it's kind of been quite intense at this time. Real quick, you can find me on Facebook at Dee Grewal, Psychic Medium and Angelic Channel, as well as on Instagram at the Angels of Alchemy. And you can visit my website at healingwithheaven.com. For those of you who are subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. Please remember to give me a like at the end of the video. Those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. And if the messages resonate, please like, share, and subscribe. Would love to have you. Let's move into your reading for the week ahead. So the first thing is that we've kind of been in the shadow aspect of Mercury retrograde, and it's going to be retrograde in the sign of Scorpio, and it'll officially be retrograde on Thursday. Although some of you probably would have felt the energies of Mercury retrograde already. I know that I've been feeling some of that, and people around me. So we also have Venus in Scorpio, and Pluto has turned direct. This feels very heavy. The energy feels heavy. It feels very death and rebirth, very transformative. Whatever needs to come down will come down so that things can be built on a solid foundation. There's been an emphasis on closing out cycles that don't serve us, and it's kind of continuing on. There's a lot of emphasis with relationships, especially those relationships that are not based on authentic truth, that aren't serving you, that are kind of blocking you from where you need to be. And this isn't just, I'm not just talking about romantic partnerships and relationships, I'm talking about all relationships. I'm talking relationships with family, friends, co-workers, all those relationships, and relationships that we have with people on a daily that, you know, somehow become blocks on our path, and that things that we need to walk away from. You know, with Mercury going into retrograde, it's a time of reflection. It's a time of revisiting, reanalyzing, reorganizing, rethinking. It's all the re's. It can be about reconciliation, people coming back from your past. And for this one, I'm going to say there's a big need to kind of detach and go within and really reflect. I mean, really, when Mercury goes retrograde, it's always good to kind of detach and reflect and go within. What you're seeking, you'll find within you. You're not going to find it outside of yourself, and the answers that you're seeking are within you. They're, you know, it's about you connecting to source and connecting to your higher self. What you think at this time is extremely important. Try to keep your thoughts aligned with the positive and not get caught up in the negative at this time. There's a lot of challenging energy, okay? And so I do recommend exercising and getting out in nature and walking. It's something that I've really practiced this year. It's helped me tremendously with energy and balancing energy and emotions, and really helped me to remain grounded and centered and get through energies that are challenging. And so I do recommend this, you know. I also feel like there's a need to not resist the changes that are unfolding at this time. Remember, what you resist will persist. It's a time that you need to kind of go with the flow versus against it. Everything that's transpiring right now is really preparing us for the energies that are going to come into play come January 2020. You know, we will have some major alignments, okay, and one of them being Pluto and Saturn conjunction. And this is going to be big. This is really big energy. You also have the eclipses that are coming up in December. We'll be closing out that eclipse cycle and beginning a new eclipse cycle. But the fact that we have an eclipse in December is huge, okay? The energy that we're going to be in the month of December. So the work that you need to put in is now. It's wrapping up what you need to, so that with the intensities of some of the energies coming into play next year, it won't be such a huge struggle. I mean, you know, we're always on this kind of up down and this emotional roller coaster and this, you know, working towards something, and we're constantly changing and transformation, and that's necessary. It's a part of life, you know, but I think sometimes we make our paths harder than they need to be. So keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and move into the reading. You have a personal issue reaches conclusion, full moon in Cancer. Well, you know, this is a reading from October 27th to November 2nd. Today is the 27th, and it's Diwali. Diwali is the Festival of Lights, one of my favorite holidays. It's the light that conquers the darkness. And we have a new moon today. This new moon, however, feels quite heavy to me because something major is happening, something big is ending. And so it feels quite emotional. So I'm not surprised that we have a personal issue reaches conclusion, full moon in Cancer, and there we have the water element. What I'm feeling is this week is going to be quite an emotional week. It's a week that is being ruled by the water energy. I feel that there's heavy emotions as we're going through some kind of release. And it's going to benefit you to kind of go within and listen to the voices within, listen to your guides and your angels. I feel that because this feels like an emotional week, there's a lot of support coming in from the angelic realm. All right, your guides and angels are supporting you and helping you. And the more you kind of detach and go within yourself, the more you'll be able to receive and hear the guidance that you're getting about this week. You have angel whispers, and you have a 28, so that's 8, 9, 10. There's an ending here. There's a personal issue that's reaching conclusion. There's an ending here, okay? This ending feels heavy to me, but your angels are guiding you through this. Not for you, and it's, you know, you're kind of being guided. Don't forget about this beauty around you. No matter what's going on around you, find the beauty and the peace from within. So it feels emotional. It feels heavy to me this week, okay? You're being guided as you're going through this change and transformation. You have the card of taking shelter. The answers are within. This is like the Hermit card in Tarot. And so I feel like you're really being guided to kind of detach, go within, and seek your answers from within. All right. This is where you're going to find the peace. This is where you're going to find the comfort. This is where source, your angels, the universe is supporting you. So really detach and go within this week. You have here heal. Whatever is happening for you this week is allowing you to get into a space of healing. This is very much about your past. For some of you, this feels heavy within relationships, the relationship that you have with yourself, the thoughts and beliefs that you've had from the past that has actually created blocks for you. So you're really in this space of you're going through a healing transformation right now. You're healing old wounds. There's a definite feel of healing the heart, okay? And this is allowing you to get grounded. But there's blessings that are coming from this healing. You have a 7 and a 1, that's an 8. 8 is about abundance, success, prosperity, and blessings and gifts, okay? As you allow yourself to heal, this is what's going to come in for you. And then you have another 8. And you have another 8. There you go, bingo, 8, 8, 8. This is going to be a big week, very big week. There's a need to detach and release control. There's a need to accept what's unfolding around you. There's a need for you to step into your power as well, not give your power away to certain situations, but also to realize there's some things are beyond your control. But whatever is happening, release the need to control how things happen, okay? There are great gifts that are going to come from what you're going through right now that you can't see. You're being guided towards your path, okay? You can't see what's ahead, but there's a great blessing and gift that's coming in from the universe as you allow allow yourself to heal, and as you release control, all right, this is a time of success and growth. You have the 8 again. Whatever's happening, whatever transformation you're going through, ultimately is bringing you abundance, success, and prosperity and great rewards. So just, release yourself from this self-created imprisonment that I'm really feeling. Some of you are really resisting what's unfolding. There is a feeling of loss this week. It feels quite heavy to me as well. But just trust and have faith. So now I'm going to share with you the image and vision that they gave to me this week. They showed me the desert, and they showed me a rite of passage. They showed me almost going on a pilgrimage on this journey, and this is a rite of passage, so it feels very spiritual. The transformation is very spiritual. There's some kind of awakening and grand change that's happening here. There's a feeling of feeling left out in the cold, feeling on your own, but there's great strength coming in from your guides and the universe here. They're supporting you on this path, on this rite of passage. And then they showed me doves, and doves is a symbol of peace and love. So I do feel that there's peace and love that is all around you, and there's peace coming into the situation that you're in right now. And so I do feel, doves are also, they showed me white doves, so there's a feeling of support coming in from spirit here. There's also a guardian, a spirit person, a spirit animal that I feel is, that you've had a loss from, that is here coming in to support you and to also bring peace to you. And then they literally said to me the story of the fig tree. Now, I didn't know what the story of the fig tree was. And so I had to look it up, because as I meditated, this came up. And there is a I believe it's written in Matthew, okay? And there's a verse where Jesus is walking with his disciples, and he's hungry, and he comes upon a fig tree, and there was no fruit on the fig tree. There was only leaves, and Jesus said something along the lines of, you will not bear fruit again. Okay. It was something along the lines of that. I'm sorry, I don't know the wording word for word. And the tree immediately withered. And the disciples said to him, look what happened. The tree withered. Why did it wither so quickly? And he says to them about, if there's something that you truly have faith in without any reason for doubt, if there's no doubt in your mind and you have absolute faith, know that what you pray and ask for will come about. So there's something about faith this week, and there's something testing your personal faith and what your belief is. And you're being guided really to trust and truly believe. And if you believe in your prayers, and if you believe what you're asking for, there's no way that it won't come about. It will happen. You need to trust and have complete faith in what it is that you're asking for. So take that as it resonates for you. This is what they gave me. So let's have a look. Let's go into your tarot. You have here the Seven of Pentacles. This is your past. You have the Five of Pentacles, your past. The Nine of Swords, your past. And I'll show you those in a second. Let's go to the bottom of the deck before I place the rest of the cards. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to pull these cards before we move into your tarot. Underneath healing, you have renewal, perseverance, rejection. So, clarifying that a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer, you have healing. Feels very emotional to me. And then you have renewal. Whatever you're going through right now is a rite of passage. It's an awakening. It's a rebirth. It's you being put upon your path. You going through a change and transformation. This is awakening that's unfolding for you. And you're going through this rite of passage, but there's this fresh beginning that awaits you as you complete this transformation that you're going through. This isn't a time for you to give up. You need to release control at this time and trust that you're being supported by your guides and angels. Okay? Release control. This is a time that you're being guided to have willpower, determination, have perseverance to move forward, have the strength, and you have this guide, this angel that's really helping you to move forward on your path. You're not alone here. Know that you're being supported, but sometimes it's necessary to release control and allow the divine to step in and help you. Underneath taking shelter and finding the answers within, you have success and growth, and then you have rejection. You know, it's like what I'm feeling from this is that you don't believe in yourself. You don't believe in your dreams. And you feel part of the block that you've had is not realizing your own worth, not realizing the abilities that you have and what you can accomplish. And there's some kind of belief system that you've had since you were younger that has made you believe that you can't accomplish what you want, or that you're less than, or you're not good enough, you're not worthy enough. And for some of you, there's been some kind of loss that has made you feel very a feeling of despair, feel alone, possibly a rejection from a partner. And but ultimately this has been a block in your path, and there's success and growth here. Allow what you need to allow yourself to release what you need to release, so that this beautiful success and growth can come in. And this is about you believing in your dreams, believing in the seeds that you've planted. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Pentacles. This is somebody who's not giving and receiving, somebody who's holding on to their pentacles, and also in a way they're very trapped here, kind of. There's a feeling of stagnancy and feeling stuck. For some of you, what I'm getting from this card is there's something that you need to release that you're not releasing, that is actually blocking your abundance versus allowing your abundance to come in. Period of stagnancy. And I also feel some of you are very blocked in your heart, and you need to open your heart. So there's a feeling of, I keep feeling this feeling of loneliness here as well. I can't help but feel that. And not seeing there's this divine companion by your side. For those of you who've gone through some kind of loss, there is some divine companion, some spirit that I'm feeling that is really supporting you and here. But you can't see, because there's a feeling of being very caught up in your mind right now. You're only seeing things from one point of view, and that's it. Now here you have the Seven of Pentacles, and it's highlighted by growth. So what is this? This is your past, okay? It's coming up in your past position. This is about the seeds that you've planted, and you're waiting for them to come into fruition. You're waiting for the growth to occur. You're waiting for, all the hard work and effort that you've come in to bring you the rewards. There seems to be a feeling of it's not happening quick enough. Why hasn't it happened? Again, I feel that there's this blessing coming in from this universe that is going to be truly abundant. Know that you've gone through what you've gone through, but ultimately there's going to be this reward that's at the end of this, because this is a result of, you've planted these seeds after going through a loss. There's been, some of you have had financial losses and you're trying to regain your balance. Some of you feel left out in the cold, quite alone, and now you've been working on manifesting something and you're feeling alone as you're going through this journey, a little unsupported, I feel, waiting for these things to occur. There's definitely been a loss of finances as well. There's also been loss of other sorts, whether you've walked away from partnerships and relationships that have ultimately, if you were in a marriage and there's a feeling of those of you who've gone through some kind of separation and divorce, finances being split and kind of having a loss there with that. But as well as there's been some kind of emotional loss in a sense of not, I feel passing on. Okay, I feel passing on. That's really coming up as well. So if you've lost a loved one to spirit, but it's like you're trying to regain your balance. You're trying to now build your life and plant the seeds of manifestation. There's sleepless nights here from this loss, feeling very, alone, feeling hurt, and there's been a lot of anxiety, unable to sleep, but ultimately, there's sorrow here, okay, from whatever this loss is, but there's also comfort. Look, you're not unable to see that the comfort that's coming in. For those of you who have literally lost someone to spirit, or even a pet in spirit, that you've lost a pet to, okay, there's a feeling of, look at this cat here. All right, there's this comfort coming in. I feel a lot of support from spirit this week, guys. Even this sorrow is displaying some kind of loss to me. Okay, now please keep in mind this is a general read. It won't resonate for everybody. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Some of you are going through this loss of a loved one. Others of you, it's a loss in a partnership or relationship. And others of you still, it's been loss within finances and you're trying to rebuild that. So take how it resonates to you. Now, your present situation. You have the Nine of Cups. This is about focusing on your wishes and your dreams and desires. But this tells me they're coming into fruition. Your wishes are coming true. Okay? This is about manifesting your dreams. She's sitting in meditation by the water, getting into a place of peace, calm, and serenity, and finding that emotional fulfillment, which is ultimately bringing her into a space of manifesting and creating from a good space, from a positive space, and bringing her dreams and desires into alignment and into fruition here. All right? This is wishes coming true. There's some kind of news that you're going to receive this week, or some kind of epiphany and clarity, and it's coming in very quickly, and it's coming in from this Knight of Swords. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but I get the sense and feeling there's a messenger here. There's some kind of truth, clarity, some kind of epiphany, and it's coming in very quickly, okay? That is, it's a message that you're going to receive that is about your path. It's something about what you've been working towards and what you've been manifesting. The Knight of Swords is about a new beginning. So whatever's coming in, there could also be an offer coming in. But whatever this is, it's, the Knight of Swords can be quite fast, sometimes harsh energy. Sometimes it can be communication coming in very quickly. But it isn't always very pleasant. But this here is being clarified by fertility. This is like the Empress card in traditional tarot. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But what I'm really feeling here is that this is an abundant time. And this is going to be about some seeds that you're planting, some something that you're working towards, and you're going to start taking action and move passionately forward towards this new beginning and what it is that you're trying to create. Okay, ultimately it's going to be abundant and prosperous. You have here the Fool and the Page of Pentacles. This is also Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. But what I'm getting here is this is you, okay? After going through some kind of, coming to some kind of understanding, you're feeling after going through this period of meditation, planting the seeds, working towards your dreams, you're now going to take action towards that. You're at a crossroads right now. You're about to take a leap of faith and begin this new journey here. And here you have this Page of Pentacles. This is another messenger. But I'm really feeling this is you moving towards this. There's a new beginning and you're moving towards this path. And you're looking ahead. And, you know, you can either stay stuck in the past and look behind you, or you can move forward. You're moving towards your abundance and your success, and you're making choices. And it's like, look, he's flipping a coin here. I don't know if you could see it. He's flipping a coin here. Which direction am I going to go? What path am I going to take? And so he's faced with a decision. He's faced with a choice. Some of you, there could be two offers that are coming in, okay? But there is a new beginning and you're having to make a decision. There's some kind of choice that you need to make. I also get the sense and feeling some of you are going to receive some kind of news from somebody from your past that's coming in to communicate, and there's going to be some kind of truth and clarity that you're going to get from this situation. So this is all in your present, okay? Clarifying the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Fertility card, you have the Magician. So again, this is about your dreams. This is about what you're working on manifesting. This is a card of as above, so below. You have all the tools that you need. And you also, again, I'm feeling the support of spirit with you, okay, that is coming in and helping you get aligned with your path. They're working on your heart chakra here as well. There's some kind of healing within the heart. But whatever's transpiring here is abundant. It's your dreams and goals coming into alignment and coming into fruition. And clarifying the Fool and the Page of Pentacles, this journey that you're on, and all of this in your present moment. The Nine of Cups, the Knight of Swords, Fertility, the Magician, the Fool, the Page of Pentacles. You have the Six of Wands. This is about abundance, success, prosperity, victory, you having the results that you have wished for in regards to what it is that you're working towards and what you're asking. Have faith in your plans. They're coming about. There's going to be success from this. And you see how she's giving here? She's giving, all right? There's a feeling of, you know, there's going to be a balance of giving and receiving. And also for you to remember, never get into a place of ego, you know, be humble and be grateful and in gratitude and give to those less fortunate than you. And, you know, there's so many blessings that come from that. And this just tells me that those of you who do work about giving to others, you know, there's going to be some kind of blessing that's coming in, you know, and the work that you do it's going to be very rewarding. So whatever it is that you're working towards is going to be extremely rewarding, because there's a feeling of those of you that really have an open heart and you do with you give with compassion. It's all coming back to you. And highlighting the Page of Pentacles, you also have motivation. It's like you're getting a new, you've gained strength. There's a renewed passion towards moving forward, towards working towards your dreams, your goals, your desires. There's excitement, and you're motivated to move towards the things that you're creating. You're motivated to move towards laying down a solid foundation, creating stability for yourself. So, you know, this is going to be successful for those of you that are at work. I'm feeling a lot of success with work at this time. You know, be patient because something big is unfolding this week for you. Now, this is what is crossing you. What is your block? You have the devil. Your past is blocking you because this breaks down to a 6. This is about the past, okay? This is about needing to release something from your past. This is breaking free of codependency, addictions, people, places, situations that just are toxic, that aren't serving you. For some of you, this is about, you know, this is the card of Capricorn. All right, not to say that Capricorns are the devil, but this is represented by Capricorn, okay? Now, you know, there's a feeling of you needing to break free from things that aren't serving you. Let go, okay? Let go of negative, toxic situations and environments, people, relationships. You know, there's a feeling of codependency here, and you're needing to, this is what's blocking you. You need to let this go. It's a block, okay? Some of you, this is about a relationship because it's being clarified by the charm, all right? So somebody who is kind of deceitful and deceptive, beware of deceptive people around you. There's also a feeling of people who aren't happy with your success at the moment, all right? There's a feeling of being, this negative energy kind of coming towards you in regards to that. This is also not seeing the truth of something. It's this veil of illusion that you've created, and you need to break out of this. This is a trap you need to break free from. Whatever this is, it's time to let it go. Because you have, with that, you have the 5 of Pentacles. I'm 5 of Swords, I apologize. The 5 of Swords. So now you have 2 5s. This is about big changes. Whatever this is creating a lot of chaos, confusion, and conflict. Conflict within yourself, within your thoughts, okay? Because you're refusing to see something, you're refusing to let go of something. This is also conflict with others. Whatever this situation, there's no win-win in this. There's no win-win. Nobody's going to walk away victorious from this situation. And I feel like that's where the conflict's coming in. Also knowing that you need to walk away from this. And you're walking away for it. In some ways, it is successful in the sense of, because you're walking towards what you know is going to be bountiful and fruitful for you and what's going to benefit you. But at the same time, there's this loss, there's this not wanting to walk away from this. So nobody's actually won here, because even though you're taking a step to move forward from this conflict, you know, you're very conflicted about this. It's hurtful. There's a lot of despair coming in, okay? And this is about you. This is clarified by delusion. You're not seeing the truth of a situation. For some of you, this is about a romantic partnership and relationship. You're not willing to see the truth. You're lying to yourself, okay? And this is about starting to get honest with yourself, honest with your feelings, because there's feelings that are coming in here that you're denying. Clarifying that. So, I'm sorry. What action steps do you need to take? What do you need to do, right? And they gave you the 2 of Swords. You need to make a decision. You're putting off making a decision that you need to make, and you need to make this decision. Spirit can't make it for you. You see this crow here? Something has to go. Something has to end. All right? You need to let it go. Take off the blindfold. Only you can make this decision. But this is all, you know, how can you release yourself from this block? Make a decision that you're refusing to make. There's something that you're resisting, and what you resist will persist. This isn't just going to go away. You need to release this. Your outcome, your future. You have the Knight of Cups. This is some kind of offer coming in. Okay, you could have an offer coming in from a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is about your emotional fulfillment. You know, for some of you, this could be in regards to love. But there's this offer coming in for you that is destined. This is your path. This is putting you on your path. Whatever this offer is destiny. Okay, this is the wheel of fortune moving to, if it was previously not moving in your favor, it's about the wheel is turning. Destiny is it's about divine timing coming into play. It's karmic, it's your destiny, it's the path that you're meant to be on. You need to trust your intuition this time. Trust your intuition at this time. For those of you who are on a spiritual path, you're going to be launched forward on your path. Somehow the work that you're doing is about to really pay off. There's going to be some kind of reward. Whatever this is, this offer, some of you, this is work related. Trust your intuition. For some of you, I feel that there's an offer coming in about your spiritual work that is going to be very abundant. There's a partnership and a contract that I'm feeling that's coming into play. Some of you, there's going to be an offer from somebody who it feels very divinely aligned. Okay, but trust your intuition about this. This offer that's coming in, it's about your stability. This is the Four of Wands card. This is oftentimes viewed as the twin flame card, divine union. But this is about your stability. This is about your work, your abundance, your success, your prosperity. You know, happy home, happy life. This is that card. And so there's a feeling of whatever this offer is, it's about your stability, your foundation. So you have here the Queen of Pentacles. Again, this is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. This is you. This is you sitting in your garden, abundant, successful. This is the garden that you've created. This is your stability that you've created, and you're coming out as the Queen of Pentacles here with all this beautiful abundance around you. A garden filled with fruit, okay? And look, there's a feeling of, this is a very nurturing energy. This is also can be a mother, so you may have children. This can be a mother figure that is bringing you some kind of abundance, all right? But I truly feel that this is you sitting in your garden with everything that makes you happy and your stability. Okay, that you've created this. This is you. This is what you've created. For some of you, you're working on manifesting a partnership and relationship. You have compassion here. The Queen of Pentacles is a very compassionate energy. You may have somebody like this around you that is very compassionate, okay, and very supportive on your path. Somebody that can also give you guidance at this time. But they might be giving you guidance about something that you need to break free from. Ultimately, this goes back to what do you need to, once you release, you have this success. Some of you are breaking free from a relationship that wasn't serving you. And moving towards, if you weren't in a commitment, there's an offer of commitment coming in. There's an offer of marriage coming in. okay, that is going to be abundant and successful. So some of you, it's going to be that. But so, the other feeling that I'm having is you have the freedom to choose what direction you're going to go in. And there's a fork in a road and having to choose between two things. Now, this is either two different jobs or two different job opportunities. For some of you, there's two different partners, divine partners. But there is a choice that needs to be made. If it's commitment that you're seeking, you're going to have to move away from something that isn't giving you that. For some of you, I'm feeling you're having to move away from some kind of third-party scenario so that you can walk into a relationship of commitment, a marriage that is, that you deserve, right? It's also, I'm feeling like you need to be kind, compassionate, and loving towards yourself. Nurture yourself at this time. Whoever this, if you have somebody like this around you, they're showing you a lot of compassion right now and helping you with the decisions and choices. All right. So for some of you, it's somebody around you that's giving you the support, that's helping you and guiding you towards your true path here. And for others of you, I feel that there's going to be some kind of contract in regards to your finances, a partnership and alliance that's going to be coming in. There is going to be, whatever is happening here is going to be, there's a celebration. Okay. This is you having your success. You have the Six of Wands there, right? About you achieving your success coming in the future. This is about Three of Cups is a celebration card, celebrating with your friends and your family. I feel like celebrating the success that you've achieved. For those of you, some of you, there's somebody coming back from your past. There's going to be a reunion, and, there's a celebration here. Some of you, you've come into alignment with yourself, which is ultimately bringing you this happiness and this joy. For those of you that walked away, I feel for some of you, you were walking away from a third-party scenario. And if there's somebody that you haven't been in communication with from your past, there's somebody that's going to be coming back, all right? But you need to trust your intuition at this time. Whatever's happening is very destined. Whatever this reunion is very destined, okay? Ultimately, I do get the sense and feeling that there's a grand blessing that's coming here. So there's several different feelings that I had. Take what resonates for you. Let's move into your guidance cards here. So you have here, opportunity beckons. So there's an opportunity regarding your stability and your finances and a solid partnership and relationship. There's something new on the horizon. And here you have the infinity symbol. This is a blessing from the universe, abundance, success, and prosperity that's coming towards you. Heal your heart. Some of you are so upset over the loss of something or this ending, this chapter that's coming to an end, that, there's a need to heal your heart. This person is quite sad, okay? But they're not seeing this blessing. There's this gift that's coming in. There's an opportunity as you walk away from what's not serving you. Open your heart. Some of you have blocked your heart from receiving love after the loss of someone, of an ending that's happened. Some of you have walked away from relationships. Some of you have always had this block in your heart chakra because there's a lot that you need to heal from your past. And so they're saying, share the love, open your heart. When you block your heart, you're not aligned with God. You're not aligned with Source. You're not aligned with the truth of who you are, which ultimately creates blocks on your path. So you're being guided to open your heart to love here. Begin now. Take your first step. It's really time for you to make this decision here. You have the Two of Swords cards, right? This is about you making this decision and truly moving forward on your path. You need to have faith as you move forward. Changes cannot occur until you make this decision, until you release this, until you let this go. The change cannot occur until you do that. So you're being guided to begin now. Take your first step. And then from the Ganesh deck, I pulled personal transformation. So you do have this big change and transformation. 5, 6, 7, 8. As you have another 8 here, okay? Ultimately, this transformation, you're about to have a big transformation that's bringing great rewards, which is bringing abundance, success, prosperity, blessings, miracles that are unfolding in regards to your destiny, to your path. That everything is coming into alignment. You have this support from the Ascended Masters. You got Ganesh removing obstacles and challenges from your path. This day feels very auspicious to me. Today's Diwali. Okay, so this is a day of blessings that are happening here. So there's this grand transformation. This is going to be a very big week, I'm feeling, guys. You know, it something is really shifting and changing here. But let go. It's time to let go of what's not serving you. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so you have a 9 here. So you're ending, you're completing this cycle. It's time to go. It's time to move away from what's not serving you. So a 9 is also about getting on your path. It's about getting on your spiritual purpose. Okay, so there's a rebirth that's occurring. It's time for you to move on so that you can allow this blessing to come in. You also have here 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, this is another ending. So you have another 10 here, which is about endings. So, I don't think we had a 10 before, did we? There's a never-ending story. Okay, there's some kind of cycle you've just been repeating over and over, and this is where this codependency and this addiction is coming in. This is where, or there's some cycle you've repeated within a relationship, and it's like this never-ending story, and you need to walk away from this because it's not changing. It's just the same thing keeps happening over and over again. And this is also, what story are you telling yourself? You see underneath here. Okay, you're not seeing what's underneath here. It's like you don't love yourself. And you can't see this, it's written so small, but it says, you know, yes, love me, yes. Okay, so love me. So there's a feeling of you need to love yourself. And there's something that you're not seeing. You don't see your worth. There's this story that you've been telling yourself that has ultimately created the reality around you, the relationships around you, it's not based on truth. You don't see your worth. You don't love yourself. You're not seeing yourself as the divine, beautiful soul that you are. And so break free of this never-ending story, this pattern that you've been repeating, the story that you've been telling yourself. It's just not true. Break free from that and allow yourself to have this new come in. There's definitely blocks this has been blocking you from a soulmate relationship. There's some kind of cycle that you've been repeating within your relationships that is unhealthy and it's toxic and it's blocked you from reaching emotional fulfillment. For some of you, this has been about seeing your worth and loving yourself, and then partnership comes to you, then divine union comes to you. Only then can you attract what we attract what vibration we carry. So if you've been carrying this vibration of I'm not good enough, that whatever this belief is, I'm not worthy enough, I can't have this, I don't see this ever happening, I'm never gonna, well then guess what, it's not gonna happen because that's the vibration you've been carrying. And then you're gonna continue to attract those relationships that mirror that to you until you realize this is just not true. And then once you come into alignment, once you love yourself, there's this divine union. This is about divine union with yourself. This is you recognizing the love that you seek is you, and then ultimately a partner coming into your life that represents that mirrors that. And so there's this big changes. This is a 5, okay? This is a big change within your relationships. So there's this grand, beautiful blessing. There's this divine union that's going to come about. You really need to trust, believe, and have faith. I'm wishing you a blessed and beautiful week ahead. Know that I'm with you. Please just believe in your dreams. Believe and have faith that what you wish and ask for is coming about, and it will. It's the vibration that you carry, okay? So know that I'm with you this week. It does feel like a heavy week, but there's also rewards that are coming in. It's going to be very transformational. You have 888. This is very big, okay? So just believe, trust, and have faith. Please remember to give me a like and thumbs up on the video. Like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you all very, very much. Also, in the details below, you'll see that there's information to donate. If you feel, guided to, please donate to the channel. That's what keeps this channel going, and I would greatly appreciate it. As you know, I do this completely free of my time and from the goodness of my heart, because I really genuinely want to help people. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Namaste.